Hello everyone, Shalaka here from STEMBirds. Welcome to Merton City Council Learning Directories. So in our today's session, we are going to make one paint box application in Scratch. We have already learned how to use paint palette in our previous session, and today we are going to use it actually to make one application, which is a paint box application. So today let's learn about the drawing patterns in Scratch. So here we can draw in Scratch just like you do in the paint application. Here we can make these characters draw for us. So let's learn how to do it. Suppose you have got one pen as a robot, okay, and you have to program that particular robot to draw some particular pattern. For example, square. How will you tell your robot to draw square? So let's learn that. Consider this cat as my robot. Okay. So to get the drawing block palettes, we have to click here on add extension, and you can see there is a pen extension. So click on it and you can see pen palette has been added here, and these are the blocks which will help us to draw. So first, to start with, make our sprite initial position as a center of the stage. So when green flag clicked, add a block go to and makes x coordinate 0 and y coordinate 0. So it's a center position. Okay. Now, so when we want to draw, we have to put the pen, we have to get the block pen down. That means putting the tip of the pen on the paper or on the board. So pen down block will do that action. After pen down, you can set pen color. So get set pen color block and you can choose any of your favorite color. By default, the pen size will be 1. So you can get that block, and yeah, let's check what will happen with the pen size 1. So first I'm going to draw one line. To draw line, what we need to do, we have to move this character. So I will get a block move 10 steps. But you can see 10 steps is a very small distance on the stage. So instead of 10, I will put 100. I will add 100 steps. Now see what happens. So if I click on green flag, see, cat is moving. Cat has moved to right side by 100 steps. Okay, and you can see the drawing. It is drawing a red line. If you want the line to make it bit thicker, what we can do? Set pen size to 5. Now let's see what happens. Now if I click on green flag, yeah, you can see the line is thicker, and it is happening too quick for us to see the cat is moving. Every time when you click on green flag, it will start from 0 0 and it will do this particular action. Okay, and we can get the erase all block to erase our previous pattern. Okay, so get the erase all, so it will erase your previous line or previous drawing, and then it will start again when you click on green flag. Suppose for example here I change color to blue color. Now see, when I click on green flag, you can see cat is drawing a line. The length of the line is, you can say, 100 steps. You can see a line with a blue color. Now, suppose you want to draw square. Square is a closed shape which has equal length of all sides. So, when cat will move 100 steps here, it has to turn by 90 degree because the square has a angle 90 degree. So, get the block turn 90 degree. Get the block turn 15 degree and change 15 to 90. Okay. So after turning to 90 degree, again it has to move 100 steps. Correct? Then again it has to turn 90 degree. Then again it has to move 100 steps. And this it has to do for how many times? 4 times. Because square has 4 sides. So instead of writing these 2 blocks again and again or for 4 times, what I will do? I will go to control palette and I will get repeat loop, attach it here and change it to 4 because square has 4 sides. Now see what happens. So now if I click on green flag, wow, look at that. So you can see cat is drawing a square and it will be very quick. You can see that you can see a cat. So it will draw a perfect and nice square with a blue color. Suppose if you want to change color, you can change color. Nice and bright red color. Again, if you click on green flag, you can see red color. But now, what if you want a square with different colors sides? So I want different color for every side. So what I will do, from pen palette, we have got a block change pen color. So I will get change color by 10 block. I will attach it inside loop. Now see what happens. So if I click on green flag, look at that. And here this number 10, it will define the shade of a color. So here instead of 10, if I put 25, let's see what happens. You can see different colors. Okay. So always the first color will be red, and then it is going to change its color to the next color. So this number 10 or 25 or 50. So these colors are divided from 0 to 200. So this is a color change. It has got all colors and different shades of those colors. So you can set your number over here accordingly. If I change it to 50, you can see some different colors. Okay. So now I have got a square with different colors to the different sides. Now, suppose just for fun, if I add stamp block inside repeat loop, see what happens. Look at that. It is stamping your character, your sprite on the corners. So because in the loop, what is happening? It is moving by 100 steps. It is turning by 90 degrees. You can see at every corner, the cat is turning by 90 degrees. And then it is stamping that particular sprite 4 times. Just to make it look nice, let's reduce the size of the cat. So make it 50. Click on green flag. And suppose if you want to change color of cat, what you will do? Go to looks palette. From there, get the block, change color effect, attach it here. So with this block, what will happen? It will change the color of sprite. See, cat is changing color. Let's make the square pattern. Okay, so square pattern is, I will remove these 2 blocks and I will get another repeat loop. I will wrap it around this repeat loop and I will get a block turn right side by 15 degrees, put it inside this loop. Okay, now see what happens. So now if I click on green flag, wow. So what is happening here? We can see the inner repeat loop. It is drawing square, then it is turning by 15 degree, and then again it is drawing square. So you can see there are 10 squares here. Every square, so while drawing every square, the cat is turning by 15 degree and then again it is drawing square. Okay. In computer programming, you can use loops and you can make some nice patterns. So to make it a full circle, I will make it, instead of 10, I will put it 25. So it will make a full circle and it will look so nice. Wow, look at that. Some colorful patterns. What if you put stamp there? Let's check. So now if I add stamp block, attach it here inside the repeat loop. Look at that. Wow, it looks amazing. Nice patterns. And now if we change the color of a cat, it will again look beautiful. Change color. Wow. So cat is changing color. It is turning. It is drawing square. Yeah. And we can make some nice patterns. Here instead of cat, you can get some other colorful sprites as well. And these patterns will look really nice. So this is the pattern with the square. What if you want to draw pentagon? I will get another sprite just to explain you the pentagon pattern. Okay, for example, I will get this ball. Okay, so when I'm drawing pentagon, I don't want the cat script running. So I will just detach it from the green flag. So my code is there. I'm not deleting it, but I have just detached it from the when green flag clicked so that it won't run. Okay, so I will click on ball sprite, events, when green flag clicked. Now, as we have learned before, let's get erase all blocks so that it will erase your previous pattern. You can see, yeah, it is erasing the previous pattern. Okay, let's move that cat and put it in the corner for now. Again, click on ball. Let's set it to the center. So add a block, go to x coordinate 0 and y coordinate 0. Yeah, so now ball is at the center. Now let's draw pentagon. So pentagon is a shape with 5 sides. Okay, and what is the angle? To find out the angle, we have to get, so when we are doing it in the programming, so that particular sprite has to turn by exterior angle. Okay, so we have to get those degrees. And how to find out the exterior angle of a sprite? You have to do, the formula is exterior angle of a particular shape is 360 degree divided by number of sides. So for pentagon, 360 degree divided by 5 is 72. So we will ask our sprite to rotate or to turn by 72 degrees. Okay, so set pen size, control, repeat. So pentagon, 5 sides, so get a repeat 5 times. So get a move 10 steps block, change it to 100. So 100 is a length of the size. Okay, so if you want to draw small shape, you can reduce this number of steps. If you want to draw big shape, you can increase it to 150 maybe. And get the turn block, and 360 degree divided by 5 is 72. So turn by 72 degrees, and then it will draw a perfect pentagon. Okay, so we are talking about this exterior angle. So when the sprite is here, it will move and then it has to turn by that many degrees. So this is the exterior angle over here. Then it will turn and then it will draw again. So similarly, if you want to draw hexagon, what you can do? Number of sides 6 for hexagon. Turn by 360 degree divided by 6, which is 60. Yeah, a perfect nice hexagon. And again, if you put it in the loop, you can get, so if I say and turn, so it will draw, it will turn. Look at that, nice shapes. Yeah, if you want to change color, add change color block inside loop, so it is drawing your pattern, it is changing color. It looks so nice. So how to change the color of a backdrop to black? Click here on the backdrops, fill, and make the brightness to 0 to choose black color, and then click. Yeah, so it won't allow you to fill it here. Convert to bitmap, then click. So on the black backdrop, this shape will look nice. Even for ball, if you change the size to maybe 60 to make it smaller, and then if you stamp it, and also you change the color of a ball, change color, so your code will look like this, and you can see some nice patterns. Wow, look at that. So in computer programming, depending on your requirement, you can make your patterns. I'm reducing the number of steps to 50, and you can see it will be smaller. Yeah, so it is drawing small hexagons. So with the inner repeat loop, it is drawing a hexagon, then it is turning by 15 degree, and again it is drawing. So this is how we can make very different patterns. You can change angles to get the different patterns. So you can do square, pentagon, hexagon, and lot of different patterns. Similarly, let's learn about the clones. So I will save this project. You can write down drawing polygons, save. Now let's learn about the cloning patterns. So what is clone? So clone means you can duplicate your sprites during your program. So that duplicated sprite, we call it as clone. So for that, I will choose a star. Yeah, you can see this, there is a star sprite. Click on it. We can delete cat. So click on X to delete it. So always when we are making any patterns with the sprites, or we are drawing it, or we are making some flower patterns, so it's always good practice to put your sprite at the center. So how to make sure it is at the center? 0, 0. That's the origin, and put it at the center. So if you click on the control palette, and if you scroll down, you can see there are 3 blocks here. When I start as a clone, create clone of myself, and delete this code. So to start with, let's learn few examples. So from control palette, I will get repeat 10. What I want to repeat? I want to create a clone of this star. So repeat 10 times, create clone of this star. So what will happen? It will create 10 clones of this star. When it is creating clone, it will create on the same spot, on the same position. So you can see click and drag. So there will be 10 clones and 1 sprite. So star is original sprite there, and this is original sprite, and you can see there are 10 clones. So what is a clone? So clone means it will duplicate your sprite during the program only. If I click on stop button, there won't be any clone. Okay, it will create a clone only in the program. And with this block, when I start as a clone, you can give movement or you can add program to those clones. For example, when I start as a clone, then if I say move 40 steps, now see what happens. So there are clones. So all 10 clones, they have moved by 40 steps from here to here. So 40 steps, make it 60 steps, so it will be a little bit far. So all 10 clones are here now at this position, because when it is start as a clone, it has moved by 60 steps. Suppose if you add change color block here in the repeat loop, so what will happen? Every time before creating the clone, it will change color. So here sprite is changing color, and yeah, so you can see sprite is changing color, and when it is creating a clone, it will create a clone of that change color. So to understand it a bit more, I will add repeat 10 and move 10 steps, and okay, see what will happen with this. Can you see? So it is moving. So repeat 10 steps. So total it is moving by 100 steps, and while it is moving, you can see it. And now if you add a turn 15 degrees block there, you can see all the clones are turning. Every time it is moving by 10 steps, then turning, again moving by 10 steps, then turning. And now from pen palette, if you add a stamped block inside repeat, look what will happen. See, it is stamping there. So while it is moving, the clone is stamping. So instead of 10 steps, let's make it 20. Look at that. Huh? See here. And when you click on stop button, now the clones are not there, but the stamps are there. So stamp is a drawing. So if you want to erase your previous drawing, just get the erase all block. So it will erase those stamps. So every time you click on green flag, it is starting new thing. So here instead of 10, if you make 20 clones, you can see there are 20 clones, and it is happening. It is moving and turning on the same spot. So let's create a clone forever. So I will just remove these blocks, remove repeat loop, and add forever. So forever, create clone of myself. Look at that. So forever it is creating clone, and for all those clones, we have got a program. When I start as a clone, I repeat 10 times. So let's make it a full circle. So instead of 10, make it 25. Let's check. Wow, look at that. So we are creating a full circle. Now here in the above program, when we are creating a clone, at that point, if we add a move block, so what will happen? Wow, there is a nice tunnel. So it is creating a clone, moving by 10 steps, creating clone, moving by 10 steps, and it is keep on doing it, and it will make a tunnel kind of pattern. So here instead of move, if we add turn 15 degrees block, let's see what happens. Wow, look at that. Very nice shape. And because of the forever, it will keep on making clones, and it will keep on doing that. So now you can do some changes. You can change its size. So when I start as a clone, change size by, for example, -8. So -8 it will shrink it. And as we are changing size here, initially let's set its size to 100% to make sure that it will start with the original size. So every time when your clone is moving and turning, after that it is changing its size. Here if you change the turning angle, then also your pattern will be different. Look at that. Similarly, you can use any sprite and you can create a clones and you can make some nice patterns. You can try different things with it. So instead of change size by -8, if I say -5, let's see. Wow, perfect. And again, as I said before, if you do these patterns on the black backdrop, it will look nice. So fill with the black color Click on this button, then click on green flag, and those patterns will look amazing. Now let's learn about some other patterns. So I'm removing from here. Forever create of clone of myself. I'm removing this block from here. Now forever create clone of myself when I start as a clone. So let's make it point in all directions. So here operators, I will get a block point in direction from 0 to 360. So computer will pick any random number from 0 to 360 and the clone will start moving in that direction. Okay, then repeat 10, move 10 steps, or for example let's check 20 steps. Now just see what happens. So if I click on green flag, wow, look at that. So star is creating clones and it is moving by total 200 steps. Okay, repeat 10, move 20 steps. So total it will move by 200 steps. While it is moving, let's change its color as well. So change color. Wow, look at that. So when I start as a close, point in direction, and if you ask it to move with the mouse pointer, go to mouse pointer. So whenever I am moving the mouse cursor, it is starting from there. And if you want, you can remove that. So it will start from the center. You can see such pattern. What if you stamp it? If you add stamp block here, so we can do the combination of drawing blocks and the cloning blocks, and we can make a really amazing patterns. So here if you add turn block, I don't know what is going to happen with the turn block. Let's check. Wow. So what is happening? It is turning by 15 degrees. So here instead of 15 degrees, if you make it 10. Wow. Nice. Again, you can see when the clones are stamping, it is stamping with the same color. If you want to change the color of the stamp as well, you can add change color block inside repeat. Yeah, very nice rainbow pattern. So this is how we can do the drawings. We can draw different polygons, we can draw different shapes with the pen down block. With the clones, we can give the clones some particular directions and we can again make some nice patterns. So in our next class, we will make a paint box. We are going to create the application, which is a paint box application. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. For more learnings about coding and robotics, you can go to www.stembuds.com.au. We have a variety of robotics courses as well as coding courses. And if you want to learn more, you can definitely watch Merton City Council Learning Directories.